that every child is a nerd at heart. It's about enjoying things to an extent that, I mean, I suppose you could say natural, but it's almost more tweaking it to the unnatural. The child will lead you in developing his or her nerdiness. What thing does the child enjoy? And your job as a parent to raise a nerd child is to recognize those things and facilitate the child's interest. At the same time of encouraging the interest and making available toys and activities such as models, games, laboratory equipment that the child can use, of then feeling a sense of genius or of supreme knowledge in which the child can experience what it means to be a nerd. As a young child, I was very terrified of ghosts and things, and when I think back now, I don't even know how I could have been aware of their existence. But it was a love-hate relationship. I found scary movies to be very soothing. When I remember watching The Thing and seeing the scene with the pulsating plant-like things in the Arctic laboratory. I suppose I was around 12 when I discovered the works of H.P. Lovecraft, and I liked the atmosphere, the pervasive, unsettling gloom. Well, I don't like to brag about my kids, but I found a source of H.P. Lovecraft stories such as the lurking fear, the thing on the doorstep, and we would listen to those stories in the car. We did not restrict in any way our two sons' television watching or movie watching or video game playing, and I would usually watch things with them and steer their interest. So H.P. Lovecraft movies and really all sorts of scary movies, and they have both studied in college, one digital animation and another film scoring. I recently attended the Necronomicon Film Festival in Providence, Rhode Island to see a film for which my son worked on the tentacles of a shugga. I've painted such an idyllic picture of being a mother, and I have been so lucky in how my kids have turned out thus far, and I would have to say I have experienced moments of uncertainty recently. I don't know, there are things. Oh, why, yes. Thank you, son. Well, certain things, I mean, it's none of it's real, but there are, the old ones. We shouldn't just dismiss them lightly, and when the boundaries that separate reality from what we hope is not reality become thin, and perhaps things can move between those worlds. Well, you might wish that you could do it all over again with a new set of children.